This is Stacy, and I'm Dale, and we are the Varleys.
This summer we went to Camp of the Hills with a team from our church, and it was our first time to go.
We first heard about going to the Camp of the Hills as a goal of our church to send mission teams, and we had never gone on a mission trip together.
Our job at Camp of the Hills was we were on the supper team. We planned, prepared the supper meals, Dale, myself, and Kathleen Yoakum.
Serving a week in the kitchen was a great way to know our team members, and it was also very gratifying to see the young Christian counselors interact and minister to the young children.
My name is Hunter Lindsay. I'm a sophomore biology major from Dallas, Texas, and I'm part of the Aggies for Christ. I went to serve in Tanzania at a place called Neema Village with the AFC. I had served prior to my trip to Tanzania on week-longs and weekend trips, but this was my first time out of the country. I heard about Neema Village on a typical Wednesday night. Hayden got up to talk about AFC summer missions, and she mentioned Neema Village. She described it as a rescue center for low-income, at-risk babies who didn't really have the financial means from their family to be able to raise them up and to take care of them properly. Basically what we did is we went there and we showed them love by playing with them, feeding them, taking walks around the compound with them, really just being there for them. One impact that this trip had on me was just how joyful the people at Neema and in Tanzania were. The poorest of us are richer than the richest of them, but despite their odds and no matter what they had in front of them, they always had a smile on their face and they're always looking for God to guide them in their life.
I'm Kevin Lestraps, and this is my wife, Jan. We've been involved with the Dialogue ministry and the iHouse ministry since August of 21, and we've been really blessed by it.
We were invited to become a part of Dialogue by Silas and Tamara McNeese. In the Dialogue group that meets on Wednesday nights, we share a time with members of our church here and international students. We work on their conversational English skills. We learn about their lives and the struggles and the good things that are happening as they transition to living here.
And this ministry has impacted our lives greatly. We've really enjoyed making those relationships, and we definitely made it a priority to be a part of it this year as well.
Howdy y'all, my name is Jansen and this is Ali Saltis. We got to go with the Cozumel team and serve with Ciudad de Angeles this past summer.
This was me and Jansen's first mission trip as a married couple. We were both in AFC and had done several mission trips through that, but we really enjoyed getting to go on this Cozumel mission trip.
Ali and I both grew up in the A&M Church of Christ, and so we grew up hearing a lot about the Cozumel mission trip. So when CJ and Tracy approached us and said, hey, would y'all be interested in doing this, it was a pretty easy decision.
While we're in Cozumel, we got to serve in a lot of different ways. We got to do some physical labor and complete some projects, as well as we got to spend some time in community and get to know a lot of the people there, play with the kids, and just have other fellowship opportunities.
Ali and I have gotten the opportunity to go on multiple mission trips through A&M Church of Christ, but the impact of this one was really specific because we got to serve physically, but we also got to serve spiritually. And it gave us a really cool opportunity to put ourselves second in a new environment and new landscape. And it also gave us a new opportunity to get to know people from our church that we hadn't had opportunities to spend time with before.
My name is Jonathan Klippel, and I went to Suceava, Romania. I went on several trips with the youth group here, but this was my first time to go on a mission trip as an adult. And I was approached by Silas to go help out with an orphanage that they go to every year. And then everything happened with Ukraine, and that was off the table. But I kept hearing about, okay, we're going to go help out with Romania, so I started looking and saying, what can I do to help out there? While in Suceava, I went mainly as a medic, but I also did a lot of work with the Aggie House, and we also put together a lot of trauma kits to take over the border to Ukraine. One thing that had a big impact on me, the biggest impacts of everything over there, we picked up a mother and a daughter from the airport to take them to the refugee house, the Aggie House. I was trying to tell them we only had one set of keys between 4 people, and her mother said in what was translated to me as, keys are not a problem when there's a peaceful sky overhead. That'll stay with me forever.